You know what? Sometimes I do this and it's like the best thing ever. And it really is the best thing ever. But then I turn around and it's like, no, it's not. Alright, so this will be a little different. See, sorry, little truth video. If you can't tell, or if you can, like no makeup, like no down here. There's discoloration if you can see. Just because this is gonna be like a truth video. I always wanted to do one of these, not naked by the way, but I just really wanted to do one of these videos. Not naked, I won't sweat. But I always wanted to do this for a minute, and I guess the reason like procrastination got the best of me. I'm nervous as hell, so I can tell this is it. Procrastination got the best of me. It's the best of all of us. But I guess there was the reason why I had to wait to do this video. Here it is. As we all know, I am trans, or what you would call trans. However, I don't like to consider myself that way. I have not started hormones, no surgeries, none of that. I'm just me. On November 9th, 2017, I walked into a Planet Fitness. Walked into a Planet Fitness weighing about 296 pounds, feeling like shit, worthless, and that I needed to change. All because a few days prior, I had a experience at a Waffle House that changed my life. Now, during this time of my life, I was going through so much depression, anxiety, panic attacks was normal for me. Anxiety attacks were normal for me. They were like second nature, but each one just intensified so much that it terrified me to the point that I felt like I was dying or death was knocking on my door. And after this experience at Waffle House, standing in the gym, and I'm looking at myself across the mirror. Now I'm looking at myself across the mirror saying, I have this vision on who I want to be. This vision on what I want to see in X amount of time. That vision didn't come true. What happened was, I became consistent, I became dedicated, not only to the gym, but to myself. Changed my eating habits completely. And come to find out, I think changing my eating habits probably was all I really needed to do, but thank God I wasn't really born a woman. My metabolism isn't really that bad, so I was shedding weight like that. It was easy. It was really easy. It was easier than I thought it would be. But the journey wasn't really all that easy. Unbeknownst to me, I started going through what most people would call a spiritual journey. Spiritual journey has many different meanings to most people, but to me, spiritual journey simply means coming to terms with exactly who it is that you are, what it is that you want to be, who it is that you want to be, and doing exactly what it is that you want to do without judgment of yourself, without care or opinions of others. So, within this experience, I'm meeting different people. I got so many experiences going on, and the following year happened, and I'm in this new apartment. The previous year before that, I think I spoke on this before. The year before that, I had an apartment. 3 months later, gave it up. Didn't really want it. Why did I get the apartment? I felt like I needed to get it because I was 24 years old. How old am I? 26. I was 24 years old, and I felt like I needed to get this apartment because everyone around me was, moving up. And I was like, I gotta do something, so I got it, but didn't really need it. 3 months later, I was back at home where I wanted to be. So next year comes, do it all again. What happens? 3 months later, back at home. This time, it wasn't because I wanted to do it. But something happened. Something had happened within this time. I had begun to question myself as to why I was not breaking down as I usually and normally would do. Now, none of us are perfect. And I started my YouTube channel just because I wanted to gain confidence. But within doing it, I've gotten so much appreciation from not only others, but from myself of how wise I am, how knowledgeable I am, how giving I am. You know, I truly believe that if you go through an experience in life and you can help someone else become the best version of themselves, you should do that. And I do that every single day. Every single day I become the best version of myself by making a choice to be nicer, you know, be kinder, be wiser. To myself first, but because then if I'm not that to myself, then I can't be that to others. And I've really been experiencing that lately. But when I get messages like, you're beautiful, you're intelligent, you're perfect, and, you know, are you on hormones? Like, first of all, no. Haven't started hormones. I don't really think I want to now. Don't feel like I need to. But truth is, when I get the one of you're perfect, something really hits me about it, and it hits me now. It used to, you know, feel me, but it hits a little different now. And here's why. Perfection doesn't exist. We all have flaws, and I stand on this camera, on my phone by the way, and I give these videos. I get so many good compliments and good congratulations. But I myself am not the most confident individual. There are things that I try to hide. There are things that I have been trying to hide, which is why I'm doing this like bare, pretty much, so everyone can see, you know, this, you know, this, or even that, you know. It's part of the weight loss journey. But it's not a perfection thing, but one thing I have come to terms with is that it truly is a version of perfection if you can see it for yourself. Me doing this like a month ago would have been like, oh, no, you know. Me doing this now, it's the most beautiful thing. Because when this was filled down here, all I wanted was this. All I wanted was this. All I wanted was this. And thanks to God purposely putting me in a place where I probably fucked up and made a couple of people walk away from me. This is my truth. And then there were times where I didn't fuck up. And I was just loving. And people still walked away. But no matter what, people walked away. God removed every opinion, every idea, every thought that wasn't mine. Because I so desperately needed it. I so desperately needed it to get to a place of self-love where I can stand on this camera right now and truly be the most beautiful motherfucker that I've ever dreamed of being. Hormones or not. And that's not a knock to anyone who's on them. But I'm blessed to be able to have been able to appreciate all of this, to be able to take the heart of mine that has been scarred, stepped on, ran over, stomped on, crushed, spit on, chewed up, shit it out. Through so many years and through so many experiences, because it doesn't come down to just one thing or one person. If I've learned anything, it's this. You do not blame others for your experiences. You thank them, you love them, you bless them, and you wish them well no matter what. Because at the end of the day, unconditional love is all we need. And if you can have unconditional love for yourself to truly, truly, truly do something that scares you the most, and I promise you, when you standing here without makeup on or eyelashes, now that's a little naked for you. Am I caught? What is wrong with my eye? There we go. You used to scare the fuck out of me, but none no more. For what? We're all humans. We're all a little alien. That's what they like to call me. Well, that's like, but I'll take those titles. But those aren't my titles. So don't let other people place labels on you. Don't let other people's opinions sway you. Don't let other people's opinion place you in fear. Being yourself, showing yourself, and loving yourself. At the end of the day, if you don't love yourself, who else? Who the fuck will? You know? I made it through this video without crying. And that was my choice. Because I'm a thug. So I like to think. But I'm not really a thug. I'm a thug. Always be choosing to be the best version of you. To live in your truth. To love yourself. To honor yourself. Through everything, every flaw. And know that you are worthy. Because you are. We all are. We all deserve it. Alright, now, go do something special for yourself.